It was always sports, 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 and art for me, and art, 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 sports for George. So it was that good mixture.
When we first started doing the shirts and we would drive down the street and see someone wearing our shirt, be like, someone's got our shirt on. And my kids would know our shirts and they go, oh, Dad, he's got your shirt on. I'm George Vlasic, co-owner of GV Art and Design. I'm known for doing artwork on the Etch-a-Sketch. I started doing that when I was 10 years old. And we didn't have a whole lot back then, and that's why I always worked on baseball stuff, because you could get cheap tickets to the Indians games back then. Sandy Alomar, was one of the first athletes I met, and he autographed the Etch-a-Sketch for me and kind of took a liking of my work. And when we'd go out of town, he'd get us tickets. We didn't know where it was going to take us and what was going to come from it, but we got into doing the t-shirts. I did a video with LeBron and the Cavs in 2007. My dad was like, you gotta show people how you create the Etch-a-Sketch. And so I did a video on YouTube. My dad loves to write songs. That's his passion. So he wrote the rap song for it. And we posted, it was called One Town, One Team, One Dream. And we did a shirt around it. And that was the first time we did a shirt from start to finish.
Hi, I'm Greg Vlasic, co-owner of GV Art and Design. We had a lot of success with the shirts and the apparel, and we realized, this would be a lot of fun. So we really kind of started to pursue that, and that's when we started the Cleveland That I Love brand. And people laughed at us at first and kind of were like, who wants to wear Cleveland stuff? Who's gonna buy Cleveland things? But we really had a passion for Cleveland and knew other people felt the same way. And it started out of, literally our parents' basement.
We just did it because we enjoyed it, and we're like, all right, well, let's see what comes from this, and just keep pushing along and keep hustling. So we opened that first store and people were coming in. I'm like, all right, Greg, it's your turn to go out there and, help them, and stuff like that. And then we realized we really had something here that people really wanted to be a part of.
What we do different is really showcase what the player is about. And so there's a lot of companies doing player shirts, but they're same shirts for all the guys. And we like to really kind of dive into what makes each player different and unique and what the fans know about them. And I think the players really enjoy that as well, because, it's a way for them to kind of express themselves rather than just, a jersey or their name and number.
I remember when the Indians came out for the World Series and they had our shirts on and we're like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. We grew up watching the World Series and here they are, they're on the field wearing our shirts.
It's kind of a joke now that Clevelanders are so adamant about their city and how much they love it. And so I think it's pretty cool to look back at the transformation and to know we had a big part in that, and just really kind of seeing again the passion that Cleveland people have for their city.
You never really, sit back and look at the successes. You just go, okay, well, what do we got next? And then we just continue to grow and wanted to start it here in Cleveland and something that and where we know, and then really kind of learn the business and then really grow up beyond that. And so we've started to do that, and we've shipped to over 50 different countries now. It's just really cool to see how it's really grown, and just the community of people that we have supporting us and for us to be able to do what we love.